Hi, good morning. I recently did a sample project for Nocturne Studios. And for that sample project, I got paid in yarn. I picked out Wolfsbane on Striga DK. I got two of these. One of them's already caked up and I started a project. With this yarn, I am making the Leafburst crop top by whymsirow? Question mark. I am so bad at pronouncing creative names, damn. So we've got these pretty squares. Now, while making the first one, I was watching a movie, and when I got to the corners, I realized I only had 7 petals, so I had to redo one. So I had one, and I wanted to block it to see if I'm at gauge. But then I took that yarn with me to work, and it was so quiet at work that I finished 2 more. Luckily, I did meet gauge, and they're gonna be the correct size. I need 8 of them, so I've got a few more to make. It's gonna be a bit of yarn chicken to see if I can make the entire top in this purple, because technically it asks for 250 grams. These skeins are both like 115, 100 and something. And I do still have some of the Bargust left over in Striga DK, so if I need to, I can use this for like the ruffles and stuff. It's gonna be a fun game of yarn chicken. I can make 2 more out of this, and I started one already, and then I'll need to get into this skein. I've decided though that since I have my yarn winder up right now, I am going to cake this up, because I showed you now, right? I showed you, this is pretty. It's upside down. This is pretty. You've seen it. So now we can do that. I'm gonna fix that, so then I don't have to do it while I'm in the zone of making the squares. Hi, it's later. Finished off the first skein. Weaved in on my ends. I've got 5 of them now on the board, so I need 3 more. But I gotta go to work. And I'm not bringing it with me this time, because then I'm finishing most of it at work and it's gonna be really strange to me. I don't know, it feels weird. Soft. This is such nice yarn. Very soft. I'm gonna get ready and then work and then return and make the remaining squares today. Maybe. Possible. Could do that. Or I get home and I'm sleepy tired and I couch roll and then I go to bed. That's also possible. I'm not making any promises. I never know what I do after work. Bye-bye. Hi, okay, so yesterday I got back from work and then I had dinner, played a game for a bit, and then me and my partner watched a movie, and then during the movie I made 1 square, which means we now have 6, and I need 2 more, and then they need to block, like properly wet block them instead of just slapping them on here dry. I'm hoping to get that done right now, early. It's like what, 8 AM? That's early for us, kinda. Not really, but early enough that if I start and I finish it before like 10 something a.m., it's not gonna get in the way of our plans for today. Plans for today: move some furniture around, go to IKEA. Wow. That's gonna be cool. I'm gonna have space. Full context. I currently don't have a closet for my clothes. I use a 2x2 Kallax and a plastic bin stack. We're moving the 2x2 Kallax downstairs alongside another 2x3 Kallax to have more shelving space downstairs, which is very cool because that means I can get the sewing machine for my mum. And then in my room I'm putting an actual closet so I can hang up my dresses instead of folding them into bins. And I think that should be more space efficient, and if not that, it would at least look better. Winning. And then of course I have to like clean up my room a bit, move stuff around. And that's perfect timing because not this week but next week at the end of the week we are getting a guest over and they will be staying in my room. So I would love to fix my green jazz clothes situation by then. Not like they would mind, but I do. So wahoo, going to IKEA, speedrun making 2 squares right now. And also at some point probably have breakfast actually. I should do that if we're gonna be moving furniture around all day. Hi. So I finished those 2 squares that I needed to finish and we went to the IKEA. And I was putting together the shelf because that's what you do when you've been to the IKEA, right? You put together the stuff you bought. I'm missing a whole plank. There's supposed to be a plank on top of here. So we gotta go back to the IKEA, I think. There. We also got curtains though. That's gonna be so nice. Hi, hello, good morning. Curtain? We have curtains now? Winning? It's Thursday. Yesterday I had work in the knitting cafe. I took actual knitting with me there. These have taken their shape well enough. It's fine. I'm not gonna block it every time I wash it anyway. Gorgeous. So now, I take them off the board. I assemble them in their little pattern that they are supposed to be assembled in. And then I add an underbust, a sleeve ruffle thingy, and a neckline. I've got this much of the purple left. I'm also actually gonna grab, I forgot to grab it, my gray-black color for the final row of the ruffles, probably. And then it's finished. I think I can do this today. I think that's possible. It's 10 a.m. There's a lot of today left, and I don't have to be places. I will have to open the door for a package at some point, and open the door for Ross from the Wee Yarn Company because he's delivering my Queerdo yarn in person. What a cutie. Saves a lot of shipping. He lives very close to me, so I offered to come pick it up, and he was like, "Oh no, I've gotta walk the dog anyway." And I gotta make soup, which takes a while, but plenty of time to finish this top and then try it on. And then maybe I wear it to work tomorrow. That would be cool. Hi, hello, good morning. Yesterday I did make my soup, and I did work on this, but I didn't finish it because my laptop decided to just like freak out. And I spent all day trying to fix it. Emphasis on trying. It did not succeed. But all of the squares are assembled and the bottom ruffles are on. I think I'm gonna go off pattern for the sleeves just because this is how much of the purple I have left and this is how much of the black. Now, worst case scenario for the black, I can unravel Neo's witch hat. I could do that. I would prefer not to, but I could. I've got to go to work in a bit, but I'm just gonna start on one of the sleeves. Hi, hello, it's finished. All the ends are weaved in. It fits. The neckline is a comfortable size. I have not blocked it. I also won't be blocking it until I wash it. I won't be able to wear it for a little bit because I just checked the weather and we've got another heat wave coming up. I'm also not styling it. Like, sometimes when I finish a project, I style it into a very nice outfit for you so you can see what it's supposed to look like. But I am battling a cold right now, so I'm not getting out of these pajama pants. Looks nice, finished, was fun to make. I am planning to make a dress following the same square top design and then just doing something myself for the skirt section. But you'll see that when you see it. Wahoo! I love this yarn. We already knew that because of the previous time I used the yarn from Nocturne Studios. I am going to sit on my couch and play my silly video games until my nose stops being clogged. Bye.